What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jurisco coming at you guys with another video, boys. And today, fellas, we got our first big update for Madden 22. So we hop into all the glitches, all the bugs that have been fixed, all the gameplay changes and everything. So let's go and hop into it. Now, if you guys have not already, make sure you drop a like, comment, and subscribe, fellas. Doing those three things will go a long way, and I would highly appreciate it, fellas. And also, make sure you turn on that bell notification so you guys don't miss anything Madden 22. Alright, fellas, so now hopping to the update. Like I said, this update did just go live today, so it is like live on Xbox and PlayStation, stuff like that, so you can get it today, fellas. Like I said, it did just go live, and they did drop a blog, like an article on it, basically, from the EA website. They dropped a blog about it, so they go over everything that comes with this title update. Like I said, this is the first big one of the year. Now, I'm not going to go down every single sentence. I'm not going to go over every single word of this blog because that would be literally like a 40-minute video. So I'm gonna have the whole blog in the description below. So if you guys do want to read it yourselves, it will be in the description down below. Now, like I said, this is the first one, so there's gonna be more throughout the year. 100%, it's gonna be a bunch. There's probably gonna be, I would probably say, like 4 or 5 big updates throughout the year. So like I said, if you see something that's not fixed or something in this update, do not worry, do not stress, don't be tripping, don't be in my comments talking about this game sucks. There's gonna be more updates throughout the year. There's gonna be more, so relax. So yeah, this is the first one. And all right, first, so the first thing they do talk about with gameplay changes is gonna be the pass coverage. So you see right here, it says pass coverage before you get to gameplay updates. It says we want to let you know that we are aware of the feedback around pass coverage. We're continuing to monitor and collect feedback that has been shared with us, and we look forward to sharing the action we're taking towards with pass coverage. So this basically means that they haven't touched it in this update. So when you update your game today, pass coverage is still gonna be the exact same. Now, me personally, I hate that. I don't like how the zones are. I don't like how they play. But I mean, it's gonna get changed in the next update. The next update, whenever EA says something like this, the following update, it gets touched. So it's definitely gonna get touched the next update. It's not like they're gonna stay like this the entire year. No, that's not the case. But yeah, me personally though, I kind of hate that they didn't touch it in this update. I kind of hate it because they played like absolute trash. You can have 99 overall Jalen Ramsey in regs, and he's just gonna play like an idiot. He's not gonna be able to guard anything if you sit in zone. It's pretty bad. But I mean, at the same time, I don't want them to overdo zones. I don't want them to, update zones now and then, the following month the zones are too overpowered and they have to touch it again and touch it again. No, I would rather them, try to get it right. Hopefully when they do this update for the zones, hopefully they get it right. Hopefully they get it spot on, so it's not too overpowered. It's not, it's not trash. It's just right in the middle where it should be. Kind of like last year. I mean, not really even last year. Last year, I guess it was kind of better than, no, last year was way better. Last year was way better than this year. But I mean, at the same time, they were kind of bad. So I want them to be right in the middle. Make them, not overpowered to where, you can sit in cover 3 all game and stuff like that. But, just make it where in the middle where, if you do this right adjustment, if you have a quarter, if you have a flat, they actually play their zone. So that's what I just want it to be. But yeah, y'all let me know how y'all feel about pass coverage below. Let me know how y'all feel. I know it's pretty split in the community where, some people wanted them to change it now, some people want them to wait. So y'all let me know how y'all feel about in the comments below. Now, another big gameplay change is going to be momentum stuff. So if you're on next gen, the next gen Xbox, next gen PlayStation, this momentum, right? That's a new thing that's been in the game. They added that this year, a new gameplay thing. And if you notice, if you've been playing Madden 22, it kind of swings kind of fast. If you're playing online head to head, they did change they did say that they're gonna change it. It's gonna swing slower now. It's not gonna move as fast anymore. So let's say you score a touchdown, it's not gonna have a big impact as it usually would. Usually, you'd have a big momentum swing and stuff like that, and then you'd have the squigglies all in your field, stuff like that. It would be all messed up. But now it's not gonna swing as fast anymore. It's not gonna swing as fast. So I think this is a huge W. Now, 2 little gameplay things that I do want to talk about is going to be blocking against double A gap. I know a lot of guys have been trying to block double A gap. It's kind of hard because like a crazy blitz win and stuff like that. So that is it's basically getting a fix to it to where it's better. It's going to be blocked better basically. It's going to be better blocked against, like, when they send 4 against 5-man pass rush. It's going to be better blocking basically. And they also fix RPOs for us. So RPOs are kind of overpowered right now. Before the pass, they were overpowered crazy, but now they said that they are going to change to when you do the RPO and you try to keep it with your quarterback and try to run off. Their defense is going to play better to that. They're not just going to leave the quarterback alone. They're not just going to leave the quarterback to run by himself. The defense is actually going to react to that, and they're actually going to defend that the quarterback running base. They're actually going to defend it. So I actually like these 2 updates right here. These are really 2 good updates that they really need to change. I'm not going to lie. Now, fellas, they also made some playbook updates. So they added a new formation to the LA Rams playbook. Single back bunch X nasty. I don't know what type of formation this is, but I mean, if it's probably kind of good. It's probably kind of good because it's a new formation. So they did add that new formation to the Rams playbook. Then they also added pistol double stack to the Chargers, Eagles, Lions, and Steelers playbook. So they added 2 new formations to the game. So I'm not gonna lie, they don't sound too bad. They don't sound too bad. Pistol double stack probably isn't too bad, but yes, those are the 2 playbook changes that they did make. Now, also regarding gameplay, they also fixed a huge issue with button icons on defense. So when you would make your quick adjustments and you couldn't see your other buttons on defense, basically they made that change right here. So it says fix an issue preventing button icons from appearing when using quick adjustments on defense. Thank God. I'm so glad EA fixed this because this was a huge issue. Like, not being able to see your buttons on defense was a huge thing, and I'm really glad that they fixed this because, like I said, it makes a huge difference when you're trying to get adjusted, when you're trying to make these crazy adjustments on defense. This makes a huge difference. Also, another 2 like little small gameplay things is the QB contain stuff. Whenever you make a QB contain on defense, usually it wouldn't show up on next gen, but now they did fix that to where it's gonna actually show up and it's gonna actually register and stuff like that. When you do make the adjustment on defense, that's gonna show up. And also for momentum stuff, when how momentum, you'd get that shook like home field advantage stuff where it would be like the squiggly all across the field going crazy and stuff like that. Sometimes that would remain visible on the field, but now it's not gonna be like that. If you snap the ball, it's not gonna be like that. It's not gonna just stay on the field to where you can't see anything, and it's not gonna lag all over the place. That's not going to happen anymore. That they did change that, which I really do like, because I'm not gonna lie, before the update and I would have all these squiggly lines on the field because I was trying to make my high routes and stuff. It would be insane. It would be absolutely just trash just because you can't see anything. So luckily they did fix this. Alright, fellas, so now how to the franchise updates. They made a lot of fixes and updates to franchise. If you look right here, it says improved head-to-head stability issue. So this is basically the desync glitch that was happening in franchise, where basically you get kicked from the game, stuff like that. They did fix that. And it also says address an issue where some offline franchise players were given an incorrect game result after completing the game. So this is basically where you'd finish the game, it'd be a W, and then once you get out of the game, it'd be an L. They did fix that. And they also just fixed a bunch of stuff with weekly strategy. It's a whole bunch. They fixed a whole bunch of things with franchise, so it actually looks playable now. It actually looks pretty playable. So I'm glad that they made these changes, because if franchise is not good, if franchise is broken, then I mean Madden's is down bad at that point. It's in a bad state if franchise is not good. Alright, fellas, so now getting to the yard information, fellas, the yard stuff that they did update for this patch. Now, I know a lot of you guys are going to be wondering, what did they update? Everybody and their mama asked me, so let's go and hop into it. So it says Madden ID update. So this is basically going to be stuff with your avatar, stuff like that. So it says right here, it says add a new detailed breakdown screen to showcase all earned class rep on the post-game reward screen. Huge W. I love that they're adding more of a breakdown to it to see exactly what you're getting and how you're getting it every single time. I love that. It says we also got fixed issue where skill points were not updating in the class hub after being sent. Huge W. I love that. It was kind of like a small glitch, but I love that they're fixing that. It also says fix an issue where the class progression bar was not accurately showing progress in post-game reward screens. Huge W. I love that. I would actually like to see where my bar is at, where my progression is. So they did fix that. And it also says fix a visual issue that caused your avatar to change physique when entering yard campaign or events. So this was a huge thing. This is a huge fix, and I know a lot of you guys have been asking me, why does my guy not seem 7 foot? Why does my guy not seem like a bruiser? Stuff like that. And this is the reason why. Is because it was an actual visual issue in the game to where your player would change physique. So I'm guessing your player would just go to agile or to balance. They would never go to bruiser, I'm guessing. So now your player is gonna actually look like his physique. If you're 7 foot, you're gonna actually look 7 foot in the yard now. Now you have to still take into account how the live event is now with the 8 foot Madden bots, the Goliaths themselves. You're not gonna look tall to them. You're gonna look like normal people. But when they do add the normal NFL players, the current NFL players, regular people, your player's gonna look taller than everybody else if you're 7 foot, stuff like that. So until that is changed, you're gonna look normal size to the Goliaths and stuff like that, to these big old giant bots that are on the field. You're gonna look normal to them, but when the live events does change, it's gonna be different. So also they have some more yard stuff right here. This is some yard gameplay stuff. It says added new plays to the yard playbook crossfire wheel. Flare Post, Blizzard 5, and Tsunami Wave. So I'm gonna have pictures of those plays on the video somewhere. I'm gonna have them on the screen somewhere. So they did add 4 new plays, which I do like. I like when they, they try to add new plays to the playbook. And also something about this Crossfire Wheel. This was in the game last year. This play was in the game last year. They took it out and now they have brought it back. So I love that. And it also says updated AI playbooks to basically where the CPU doesn't throw the ball out of bounds every single play. When you run something specific, they're not just gonna throw it out of bounds with a double pass. So they did fix that, and that was basically it, fellas. That was all the updates to the yard that they did with this first update. Now, is that kind of disappointing that that's all that they changed? Yes, 100%. Do I want to pull up to EA and just brawl it out with them? Yes, I do. Because I feel like they could have did more with this first update. They could have added the ranked mode. They could have added, they could have fixed some of the smaller glitches that were in the game, stuff like that. They could have did that. But at the same time, we have to be realistic. We have to, set expectations. We have to, just know that there's going to be more updates. There's going to be more updates because there's always more updates. There's usually going to be like 4 or 5 updates throughout the year. Now, I know a lot of you guys are going to be asking me when is rank going to be dropping. It's not in this update. Bro, I don't know. I don't know when it's dropping, but I know it will drop this year because we went over in another video. Like I said, they have the wording in the game already. They already have the ranked mode wording. It's already in Madden 22. And then, like I said, the developer who made the ranked mode, he is still at EA and he still has that under his resume, under his credits, that he did make the ranked mode. So I 100% expect them for it to come this year. They wouldn't have the ranked mode. They wouldn't have announced it. They wouldn't have said all this and that. They wouldn't have had it in the beta and then it not come out when the full game releases. In the entire season and stuff. The entire game, as it's been out. They wouldn't have it like that. They're gonna drop it sometime this year, 100%. We just don't know when. But when they do drop it, it should be really good. Hopefully they're just fixing it. Hopefully they're tuning it so that when it does drop, it's not full of bugs, it's not full of glitches, stuff like that. So hopefully, like I said, it's gonna drop soon. Hopefully it's not full of bugs when it does drop. Now, with other glitches like, the moonshot not having the X factor, the mojo not getting all the skill points, stuff like that, that's 100% going to be fixed. When they made this first update, I'm guessing that they just didn't know about it. But now, it's more prevalent. Everybody has their players all ranked up. Everybody has their players all leveled up now. It's going to be more prevalent and everybody's going to, see it now. It's going to be more, just out there. So now I 100% expect that to be fixed in the next update. 100%, that's going to be fixed. But like I said, we just don't know when ranked is coming. We just don't know when it's going to drop. Now, with that also being said, make sure y'all join my Discord. I'm gonna be doing tournaments, yard tournaments for money and all that type of stuff. I'm going to be doing yard wagers, all that type of stuff for the yard. So if you want to, have fun with the yard, you want to have something to play for with the yard until rank comes out, join the Discord down below. I have a community Discord. It's in the comments down below. Y'all make sure y'all join there because like I said, we're going to be doing a lot of things with yard just until rank comes out so it can be lit. But alright guys, that's it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe for more. And until next time, peace.